All right. I have two great coaches with me. I'm interviewing Speedy Mendoza from Fullerton College and Crystal Aguirre from Fullerton College. Both of these coaches are my friends, and they're the co-head coaches, and they just recently won a state championship 44 years before I was born for their school. And I want to interview them and ask some questions about how they got that far. So I'm going to start with this first question. What did you tell the team before the season started to get to this point you're at today?
Crystal, go ahead.
I think it started back in August. I think it's probably what every college coach does is sit their team down and talk about what it's going to take. The ultimate goal is, in our case, it's not a national championship, but it's a state championship. Um, and then from there, we're trying to build what a team vision is and what their vision is. And I think that was most important. And I think, you got to give all credit to the girls. I think they had said that they wanted the state title, and I think there's one thing to say it, and there's one thing to really believe it. I think as time had gone on, they really bought into each other, and they just had a chemistry you can't really explain. And I think that's definitely how we got to where we're at today.
Okay. Speedy, what is yours point of view of it?
Uh, kind of the same thing. That's why we're co-head coaches. We kind of work together with everything. I think creating a culture that's positive and a culture that these kids can trust us, trust each other. I think it's important to respect one another, and I think that was huge from the get-go. Setting parameters on what we need to do as a staff, as a team, create those moments. We did a lot of things and a lot of team building leading up to the championship. So, for us in the fall, it's important. We have our 5 a.m. workouts, 5:30 a.m. workouts where the girls are getting there, 30 minutes prior. I think pushing themselves, knowing that they can do it, but also creating some fun stuff along the way. Us taking our trip to Hawaii is always a huge team bonding. But not only that trip, we do other team bonding stuff afterwards to create that like togetherness, just so that we play well together. Learning a lot about each other. Some kids could cook and some kids couldn't. Some kids are better at this and some kids aren't. Some kids are more creative than other kids. So learning that people have everybody's different with all the different personalities and different characteristics. How would we mesh together, knowing we could do things, like win a championship, but you have to be able to win at other things first.
All right. So now, turning the page, you guys finished Ferriston Conference undefeated. What did you tell the team when it came to the conference play? Was it kind of the same stuff you said in August, or was it something different?
Well, for me, I think everything's a different season. So the fall's like one season, then you have season that's another season, then you have postseason. It's like always comes in 1/3 of a season. So I think we just gathered ourselves and we just looked at what our conference play would look like. And this year it was different than most. This year we played teams in a series, which we've never done. I don't think anybody in the state of California does it, but our conference, for whatever reason, decides to do a series. So it's a good thing, and it could be a bad thing. For us, it was a good thing because we have two outstanding pitchers. Some teams don't have two, some only have one. So if you don't figure out their pitching or you don't figure out what the team's dynamic is early on, it's going to be hard to win. But for us, we were pretty steady, Eddie. We had our pitchers' backs. I think we were pretty solid on defense. We had some, for us, it was going to be creating that timely hitting. So I think coming into season, we were just like, we had a pretty good fall, and we just played one game at a time, one pitch at a time. We didn't really say anything that was going to be like, hey, this is what we got to. We knew what we had to do. We saw what the finish line was, and we knew we had to take care of business in between. And how do we do that? So I think breaking it down in increments of different teams that we played each week.
I think, like Coach Speedy says, it allowed us to focus weekly on one team and allow the girls just to study the team's strengths and weaknesses. And I think that was what it was about. We used that time of a lot of mental Mondays. a lot of conversations with coaches and players, but it was a lot of hard work. And I think like anything, everybody works hard, and it's a luck of the draw. And it was on our side, and we had God on our side through all adversities that we faced during the year. Um, like we said, people wouldn't know what was going on in the inside, but we always, we firmly believe that, we really stand as a family. Our F isn't just for Fullerton, it's for family. And through hard times, we have to stick together. And we had a lot of hard times, and we were able to get through this. And it's amazing. It's amazing to be here on the other side. And I know that both of us are just super happy for the girls' determination. They said they wanted to set records. They wanted to continue to break anything that was possible, and they did just that. So we're just super happy for them.
So now we know we have that happen. Do you think this run you guys had this season is going to be possible a repeat for next season, or do you think it's going to be a bit different?
I think we're always capable of doing anything we can do. I think anything's possible. I think, of course, we're not going to have the same 1-2 duo with Ali Fuentes and Macy Brandel. That was a wonderful to have for the season. But I think we're going to come in strong next year. I feel we're going to be very confident. We're going to build on what we had this year. We have a lot of great incoming freshmen we're super excited about. So I think it's all going to start again back when we get back in. We actually do summer workouts. So we have summer, we get to mesh with some of the kids, and then get into fall, and then we'll kind of see what we have when we get to start playing some teams. So.
Okay. Crystal, what do you think?
You're blank, Crystal. Your microphone's not on.
No, it's on. It keeps going in and out. I don't know what's going on. Everything was cutting in and out. Could you repeat that? I'm sorry.
So do you think for next year, will it be like, can you guys be willing to repeat it? Like, will you repeat as state champions?
Okay, I think that's what I caught what Coach Speedy was talking about. I think it's always our goal. I think it's been our goal since we've been together, is to keep striving to be on the top. And I think it's competitive, within, a 15-mile radius, you have, Mount Sac, and down the street, we've got Cypress, who has numerous titles. But we're very competitive with everybody. And I know we're going to put good product out. So all we can do is just continue to keep our heads down and start working hard again.
Now let's shift a little bit with, the plans, Do you feel when you got this incoming freshman class coming in, do you think they're going to be ready to learn the way you guys coach, like the Fullerton way, and learn the F means for family and F means for Fullerton?
Do you want me to go?
Yeah.
I think we do a great job in the fall, really investing in the kids. We take a lot of time during our practice time, just to spend time together through different activities. But even just sitting down and giving them the history of what we're building and what we're still continuing to build, telling them each one of them are here for a purpose. I think like anybody, they just want to know that they belong and that they're in the right place where coaches care about them. I think that's always half the battle, is the trust. So when our athletes can just start to trust us and what we're doing, the buy-in process starts to happen a little bit more faster. So, we're hoping that our current freshmen now come in as sophomores, and be those good leaders and teach them the ways of our program, and what our culture is about. In hopes that, we get those kids to buy in like they bought in.
Really good. Speedy?
Yes, I think just everything Coach Crystal said. I'm going to elaborate a little bit more because I think, the culture we created as well. it was awesome. We were able this year to give our kids a sneak peek of like people that are important to us and people that help create a positive culture. And we were so fortunate this year to have Ashley Carter do a visual with us, a Zoom with us with our team, and bring in some positive culture, some positive, just a great experience for our girls, learning chemistry and how to work well together. And then we had Leo O'Brien come out, USA Olympian, who just spoke so much positivity into our girls, told so many stories about herself at Arizona State, serving Christ. It was just amazing. Then we had Lorraine Maynez at a UCLA, a four-time national champion, as well as Cornel. Oh my gosh, memory lossing. Cornel, first name. Oh my gosh. Lorraine's friend, my friend. What's her name? Cornel. Anyways, at a UNLV, she's a Puerto Rican Olympian. We had them come out together. It was pretty awesome to have them come speak life into our kids. And then we finalized with Sue Enquist at a UCLA, motivational speaker. You couldn't have any of the 5 best speakers or motivational people come out and just pour into our team. When we had all those things line up, just the timing, just them coming out. Cherie Cornel, that's it. So sorry, Cherie Cornel, all come out and support our team and give into our team and show them what it was like to be a champion, not just a champion softball player, but a championship person. That was pretty amazing. And I think that poured into our girls because every day when we were at the playoffs, Sue Enquist was sending us messages. And I think that helps. When you have someone that that's, hey, she's won 20 national titles, she's put this, she's coached at this level, all these women that have been at the highest levels, and they come pour into your team, there's no way that you're not going to feel self-motivated. As a coach, I was just extremely, so motivated, excited, going, we're going to win for sure. I knew we were going to win. There's no doubt in my mind that we weren't going to win. So I think when you put all these little things together, all the preparation, coaches talk, all these things leading up to it, these motivational speakers helped. They helped us get to elevate our girls to that next level.
All right, and that is going to conclude this interview. I want to thank you, Speedy and Crystal, for stepping in and filling in for this interview for my assignment. And I hope you guys enjoyed this, and you guys have a good day, and we'll see you next time.